She wakes up in a quiet room, phone light painting silver on her skin, scrolling through 1,000 perfect faces, wondering where she fits in. Every comment cuts a little deeper, even when they say it's sweet. She studies every inch in the mirror like it's something she needs to defeat. She learned to stand a little smaller, to make the noise around her fade. But every time she adds her colors, another part of her decays. She paints her smile a little brighter, to cover what she's scared to show. But underneath the perfect filter, there's a heart that's begging to glow. And she's tired of measuring her value by reflections made of glass. Tired of chasing someone else's heaven while her own keeps slipping past. She's breathing but she's barely living, trying hard to rearrange. If she could only hear the truth, she'd know she doesn't need to change. The mirror doesn't know my name, it only sees what I can frame. But I am more than skin and shape, more than numbers I can't escape. I won't break beneath the shame, I won't play the beauty game. Every scar, every flame is proof that I became. The mirror doesn't know my name. She deletes another picture, then regrets it late at night. Wishing she was born with something that would make the comments right. She memorized the art of shrinking, so nobody feels threatened by her shine. But she's holding storms inside her chest that were never meant to hide. Every time she calls herself ugly, the word echoes in her bones, like she's carving out her own reflection with the is in her own. But somewhere underneath the silence, there's a whisper soft and brave, saying you were never broken, you were only being shaped. You don't owe the world perfection, you don't owe them porcelain skin. You don't need their validation to decide the worth within. Every bruise you ever carried, every time you felt alone, wasn't weakness in your story, it was how your strength was grown. The mirror doesn't know my name, it only sees what I can't frame. But I am more than skin and shape, more than numbers I can't escape. I won't break beneath the shame, I won't play the beauty game. Every scar, every flame is proof that I became. The mirror doesn't know my name. I am not the angle of a camera, not the silence in a crowded room, not the version edited for strangers, or the fear of growing too soon. I am not the voice that says I'm lacking, not the standard I can't meet, not the ghost of someone else's beauty, standing heavy on my feet. I am laughter in the midnight, I am courage when I stay, I am softness without weakness, I am fire without decay. Built from nothing, I am eyes that learn to see. I am more than every headline that was written over me. Every stretch mark is a story, every tear line is a map. Every moment that I doubted was just strength So let the glass stay cold and still. Let it show what it was made to show. But I'll choose the girl behind it, the one who's finally letting go. The mirror doesn't know my name, but I finally do. I used to cover up the damage, long sleeves in the summer heat, smiling like it never happened, while my heart skipped broken beats. I memorized the art of silence, made my tears behave on cue. Every time they crossed a boundary, I convinced myself it's true. They said I was too emotional, too intense, too hard to hold. So I folded like a paper heart, afraid of being bold. But pressure makes a diamond, and friction sparks a flame. What they called my weakness was just power without a name. Every scar I try to hide is proof I stayed alive. Every night I almost quit is why I still survive. They can try to label me, but they don't know the whole. Every crack inside my chest just lets in more control. My bruises blooming gold, every break made me whole. Every time they let me fall, I learned to stand alone. I'm not fragile like they told. I'm a fire in the cold. Every bruise turn my breaking into glow. My bruises blooming gold. I stopped apologizing for taking up my space. Stop shrinking down my laughter to make somebody say. I let my voice get louder, even when it shakes. Let my truth sit heavy, and that's what it takes. They mistook my softness for something they could bend, but silk can hold an anchor, and kindness doesn't end. I am not a shattered window, I'm a stained glass soul. Every crack they ever gave me, let the brighter color show. Every name they try to call me faded in the wind. Every doubt they planted couldn't root beneath my skin. I'm not made of porcelain, I don't crumble when I'm cold. Every scar across my body is a story being told. My bruises blooming gold, every break made me whole. Every time they let me fall, I learned to stand alone. I'm not fragile like they told. I'm a fire in the cold. Every bruise turn my breaking into glow. My bruises blooming gold. There were nights I blamed the mirror for the way they made me feel. Thought if I could change my edges, maybe love would finally heal. There were mornings I felt hollow, like I'd given all I had to people who were threatened by the brightness that I had. But I'm done negotiating the standards built on fear, done with bending out of shape just to keep somebody near. If my light makes you uncomfortable, that's not mine to dim. If my truth shakes your reflection, that's not my burden to trim. I am led, I am growing, I am thunder after rain. I am not defined by heartbreak or the echo of your pain. Call it overconfident, you can say I changed, but healing looks like courage when you step outside the cage. My bruises blooming gold, every break made me whole. Every time they let me fall, I learned to stand alone. I'm not fragile like they told. I'm a fire in the cold. Every bruise, every blow turn my breaking into glow. My bruises blooming gold. Yeah, they made me stronger, I'm standing taller. Every time they let me fall, I rose a little higher. Every bruise, every through. What once was painted as my flaw is now my point of view. Every bruise became a bloom, every wound turned bold. I don't break in silence, I bloom in gold. No soft focus on my edges, no dim light to blur the lines, no more cropping out my shadows just to make the picture shine. I used to smooth the rough parts, make my chaos disappear, turn the volume down on feelings just to make them easier to hear. I learned to pose for approval, smile measured and contained, but somewhere in the performance I forgot my own name. Now I let the silence breathe me, let the truth sit in my tone. If you only love the polish, then you never love my soul. I don't need a better angle, I don't need a safer frame, I don't need to trade my fire for a temporary flame. If you stay for all of me, the loud and the unsure. I won't shrink to feel your comfort, I was never made for blur. I'm unedited, unfiltered, every color in my skin, every flaw they try to fix is when my light begins. I'm unedited, uncovered, no apologies to hold. You can take me as I am or let the story go. I'm unedited. I don't chase the perfect lighting, I don't wait for perfect days, I don't measure my reflection by the compliments they gave. Some will call it too much presence, some will say I changed my tone, but I'd rather be too honest than feel invisible at home. I let my laughter echo even when it's loud, let my tears fall freely, no more hiding in a crowd. If you're scared of real emotion, if you need a pretty lie, then you're not built for loving someone who won't comply. I don't need your validation to approve what I believe, I don't need a silent room to finally feel at ease. You can keep your expectations, I release them like a stone. I won't edit out my heartbeat just to make you feel at home. I'm unedited, unfiltered, every color in my skin, every flaw they try to fix is when my light begins. I'm unedited, uncovered, no apologies to hold. You can take me as I am or let the story go. I'm unedited. There was a time I would have folded at the first sign of critique, turned my strength into an echo, made my confidence discreet. There was a time I would have softened every edge that made me strong, bent my truth into a whisper just to prove that I belong. But belonging built on silence is a house that cannot stand, and acceptance bought with shrinking slips like water through your hands. So I'm building something different, brick by brick inside my chest, a foundation made of courage, not the need to be the best. I am messy, I am late, I am healing as I go. I am louder than the version that you thought you used to know. I won't Photoshop my spirit, I won't blur the parts that ache. Every scar is still a masterpiece in the image that I make. Oh, I'm unedited, unfiltered, every color in my skin, every flaw they try to fix is when my light begins. I'm unedited, uncovered, standing fearless, standing bold. You can take me as I am or let the story go. I'm unedited, no more hiding, no more shame. Every crack inside my surface only magnifies the flame. I'm unedited, uncovered, every layer, every folio, just leave me alone. I'm unedited, unedited, unapologetic whole. No more fading in the background, no more silent compromise. This is every shade of who I am. No edits, no disguise, I'm unedited.
Complete me. I've been whole for quite some time, but I won't lie, it feels different when your fingers lace with mine. I used to lose myself in people, turn my volume down to stay, but loving you feels like expansion, not like pieces drifting away. You don't ask me to be smaller, you don't flinch at what I feel. When I speak about my shadows, you don't try to make them unreal. There's a safety in your silence, there's a freedom in your eyes. It's the first time loving someone doesn't feel like a disguise. I don't love you out of hunger, I don't love you out of fear. I love you from a place steady, from a heart that's finally clear. And if I open every doorway, it's because I choose to do. Not because I'm scared of losing, but because I trust in you. Love me loud, love me steady, don't whisper just to stay. If you're here, then be here fully, don't fade away. Love me bold, love me honest, with the truth in every vow. I don't need to be rescued, just love me. Making sure my needs were smaller than somebody else's fire. But now my voice is comfortable, saying what it wants and needs. And you don't turn it into drama, you just listen when I speak. We don't build on fragile tension, we don't thrive on jealousy. We don't weaponize our weakness or confuse love with dependency. If I cry, you let me cry. If I laugh, you laugh with me. There's no performance in this rhythm, just two hearts that choose to bleed. I don't stay because I'm empty, I don't cling because I'm scared. I stay because it feels like sunlight landing gently unprepared. And if tomorrow shifts the ground, if the seasons turn somehow, I'll still know I love without shrinking. I loved out loud. If you're here, then be here fully, don't fade away. Love me bold, love me honest, with the truth in every vow. I don't need to be rescued, just love me loud. There was a time I would have begged you to promise you won't leave, even if it meant pretending to be someone I'm not meant to be. There was a time I would have swallowed every doubt I ever had, just to keep the peace between us, even if it made me sad. But love that costs your voice is love that steals your spine. And I won't trade my backbone for a heart that isn't mine. So if you love my independence, if you love my strength and scars, if you love that I don't disappear when things get hard, then hold my hand without control and stand beside me, not above. Let's build something that is equal, let's redefine what's love. I don't need a perfect story, I don't need a fairy tale. I just need a love that's fearless and a truth that doesn't fail. Love me loud, don't whisper just to don't whisper. If you're here, then be here fully. Don't fade away. Love me bold, love me honest, don't trust me with your heart and not just words. I don't need to be completed, just be heard. Love me loud, love me steady, love me love me as I am. I've learned to love myself in silence. Now I'm ready to be seen, not as someone's quiet shadow, but as someone standing clean. If you love me fearless. Love me proud, love me loud. I spent years in negotiation with the world that wanted more compliance, less opinion, less of what I'm standing for. I bit until I felt it breaking, smiled until it hurt to breathe, kept saying yes to keep the balance while my heart said let me leave. I was taught to keep the peace, even when it cost my voice, like survival meant surrender, like I didn't have a choice. But something in me shifted, like a lock that finally moved, and the quiet girl inside me said it's time you choose. Now what keeps them comfortable, now what makes them stay, now what fits their expectations or what they wanna say. If I lose a few connections for refusing to agree, then maybe that's protection, maybe that is clarity. I choose me, not in anger, not in pride, but in truth I cannot hide. I choose growth, even if it's lonely nights, even if it means goodbyes. I choose peace over pleasing everybody who was never choosing me. I choose me. I stopped over-explaining every boundary I drew, stopped justifying my healing to people passing through. I don't need to be the hero in a story that drains my life. I don't need to fix the broken if it costs my own fight. Some will call it selfish, some will say I'm changing, but staying small to keep them close was slowly rearranging. Every dream I kept postponing, every truth I put on hold, now I hold them like a compass pointing me toward goal. I won't shrink to fit a pattern, I want them to make it fair. If my growth makes you uncomfortable, that discomfort isn't mine to bear. Every door that closes softly when I finally disagree was never built to hold me, it was built to limit me. I choose me, not in anger, not in pride, but in truth I cannot hide. I choose strength, even if my hands will shake, even if my voice might break. I choose peace over trying to be somebody who was never really me. I choose me. Yeah. There were days I felt guilty for wanting something more, like ambition was a burden I should apologize for. Oh, there were nights I lay awake, replaying every word, wondering if my honesty was something too absurd. But shrinking never saved me, it only made me small, and silence never healed me, it just built a taller wall. So I'm learning how to trust the instinct in my chest, the whisper that gets louder when I settle for less. I deserve a life expansive, I deserve a steady flame, I deserve to walk away without carrying the blame. If loving me means losing what was never meant to stay, then let it fall behind me, I'm not afraid. I choose me, with my scars and with my fire, with my doubt and my desire. I choose peace, even though the road is steep, even when the climb is deep. I choose peace over breaking into pieces just to get somebody ease. I choose me. Yeah, I finally say it loud, not beneath another shadow, not behind another crowd. I choose that. Every fall I will make myself smaller just to fit inside your walls. I choose love, but the kind that lets me breathe. If it doesn't feel like freedom, then it's not for me. No more asking for permission to exist the way I do. No more trading my reflection for approval, that's not true. I'm not losing when I'm leaving, I'm becoming what I see.
choose me. I used to chase a version of myself I couldn't keep. Someone flawless in the daylight, someone stronger when I weep. I thought if I erased the cracks and rewrote every flaw, maybe I would finally deserve the love I'm looking for. I held myself to standards I would never place on you. Forgave the world so easily, but not the things I do. I built a list of almost and punished everyone, like progress didn't matter if perfection wasn't done. But healing doesn't happen on a perfectly straight line, and growing isn't measured by how often I still shine. Maybe grace is letting go of who I tried to be. Maybe peace is finally being kind to me. I am enough as I am, not when I'm better, not when I win, not when I prove I deserve it, not when I silence my skin. I am enough as I stand with every doubt in my hands. I don't need fixing to be worthy. I'm enough as I am. Some days I still feel fragile, some nights I still regret, some fears still knock uninvited inside my chest. But I don't call that failure, I don't call that defeat. It's just the human rhythm of learning to be complete. I don't need to earn affection by outperforming pain. I don't need to be impressive to validate my name. I can sit inside my silence without calling it a flaw. I can hold my own reflection without searching for applause. Maybe strength is softer than I once believed, and maybe bravery is choosing not to leave. Every part of who I am, even what I hide, deserves a seat at my table, not a place outside. I am enough as I am, not when I feel it so strong, not when I finally get it, not when I never feel wrong. I am enough as I stand, no conditions, no demands. I don't need perfect edges. I'm enough as I am. There was a time I postponed joy until I felt complete, like happiness required a flawless heartbeat. There was a time I'd say I'll rest when I improve, as if worthiness was something I still had to prove. But life is not a checklist, and love is not a prize, and value doesn't disappear when confidence declines. I am allowed to take up space on days I feel unsure. I am allowed to be a work in progress and still pure. I am not behind in living, I am not late to bloom. I am not disqualified because I left some room for doubt, for change, for healing, for moments I can't grant. None of that disqualifies the fact that I still stand. I am enough as I am, even when I feel small, even when pieces of yesterday still echo down the hall. I am enough as I stand, with trembling in my hands. I don't need to be unbroken. I'm enough as I am. No more waiting to be worthy, no more racing toward a light. I was never incomplete, I was growing all this time. I remember how I used to walk with gravity inside, carrying the weight of voices that were never on my side. Every step I calculated, every breath a careful move, like the world was watching closely, waiting for me to disprove. But somewhere in the quiet, I felt something start to rise. Not a scream, not an explosion, just a truth I couldn't hide. I was never meant for cages, never built for shrinking small. There's a horizon with my name on it, and I'm ready for the call. All the doubt that tried to hold me, all the fear that kept me slow, turned into a kind of fuel I didn't even know. Every no became direction, every loss became a sign, leading me toward open air, toward a life that's mine. I'm standing in a wide open sky, no ceiling, no disguise, no more asking for permission to take up space and rise. I'm breathing like I'm born again, no shadows left to hide. Wide open sky. Oh, wide open sky. I don't flinch at my reflection, I don't bargain with my worth, I don't measure my existence by what it's supposed to be worth. The same world that tried to shame me now watches as I stand, not the girl who begged for approval, but a woman in command. I don't carry every judgment like it's mine to justify. I let it pass like passing weather in a much bigger sky. And if I stumble while I'm rising, if I trip along the way, I don't call that contradiction, I call that human grace. Hey, every tear I ever cried watered something strong. Every time I felt behind was where I learned I belong. I am not behind the timeline, I am not late to start. The sky was always open, I just had to trust my heart. I'm standing in a wide open sky. Yeah, no ceiling, no disguise. Oh, no more shrinking in the corners, no more quiet compromise. I'm moving with a fearless heart, no chains left to untie. Oh, wide open sky. Oh, wide open sky. There were nights I thought the darkness would define the rest of me, thought the echo of rejection was my permanent identity. There were years I called myself too emotional, too loud, too ambitious for my comfort, too unfiltered for the crowd. But every label fell apart the moment I stood still and asked myself a simple question: whose approval am I trying to feel? I don't know the world's illusion, I don't know them half a flame, I don't know them smaller dreams or a softer version of my name. I owe myself expansion, I owe myself the truth, I owe myself forgiveness for the times I played aloof. So I release the final anchor, I forgive the younger me, and I step into the daylight unapologetically free. I'm standing in a wide open sky, arms wide, lifted high. No more fear in my reflection, no more asking why. I'm louder than the silence, stronger than goodbye. Every chapter brought me to this open sky. Oh, wide open sky. Yeah, I'm finally free. Yeah, I'm finally free. No ceiling left above me, no one defining me. I'm shining without shrinking, I'm loving without fear. Every scar became a doorway that led me here. Wide open sky.
The sky was never closed, the door was never locked. I was building all my courage every time I thought I'd stop. Now I walk without permission, now I speak without reply. I was always meant for freedom under a wire.